Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. So, good Wednesday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. This week, our sponsor of the Coffee with Craig Daily News, of course, is Tetris, and we have some very interesting interviews from their senior creative architect, Anya Rebecka. Anyway, exciting stuff. I'll put the links in the text. So if you haven't seen her interviews yet, some real kind of innovative and futuristic, futuristic design for offices, which looks really, really interesting. We've also, of course, we launched our CEE Retail Awards. Nominations are available. We're starting to invite jury members. We've already, and sponsors. This is January 27th. It's coming up quick, January 27th, the holidays, and then we're here. So if you'd like to promote your companies, come to the event, let us know, promote your projects. If you've got any commercial real estate or retail real estate, there's an opportunities for retailers, let us know. We've got over 100 retailers already coming. And more, and a lot of new names. On the jury, we got a couple of jury members today that we want to talk about. Osman Cavusoglu from AC Fashion, big Turkish retailer who's expanded in many countries in Central Eastern Europe and Germany. Of course, you all know probably Ilona Gryszko-Redo from Alshaya Group. Of course, she's been with us many years, and we're happy to have her back. James Turner from Sierra Balmain. They're managing quite a lot of shopping centers, owning a few shopping centers. Great to have them back as well. And of course, you know Monika Woźniak-Zawioła from EQUILIS. They've put out a couple of really great projects, and I think working on some other stuff besides the retail. Also, Gary Burrows, who's been with us off and on for many years, and now he's at FitForCommerce. Another big prop tech company, so good to have the prop tech guys in. Dieter Knittel from PBB, Deutsche Pfandbriefbank, is just confirmed being on our jury. Always great to have him with us, and I think he won Bank of the Year, didn't he, at the Investment Awards?
He did.
Yeah, he did. Right. Yeah, it's a great, congrats. Anyway, he's back on the jury. We also have Julie Fitzsimmins from the UK, Lodestar PR company. She's helping us, we're partnering with her this year on the CE marketplace. So it's really a great opportunity during the day for retailers to really meet and discuss deals with the retail property owners. We still have a few seats or a few tables left, discussion tables, meeting tables left. So if you're interested in doing that, great. And also for our one of our sponsors today, from Thomas Mark, MK Illumination, just mentioning him as well on the jury, and also one of our sponsors. Always has great lighting throughout the shopping centers and cities. Great to have him back as a sponsor as well. We're also working on our retail. This is retail month, it seems. We're also working on our retail guide for MAPIC, and we, as Europa Property, we are the international media partner, and we have extensive distribution throughout the fair. So again, if you have a project, or if you're owner of some retail property and have some opportunities for retailers, let us know. We want to get you in this edition. So having said that, let's jump right into our exciting commercial real estate news with Winston Norman. Winston, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Craig.
Good to see you. You saw I put the award here in the show as well that we won for Best Brand 2021.
Something to be proud of, for sure.
I think I'll keep it there for a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's take a little break. We'll see some, thanks to Tetris and sponsoring our daily news. We'll take a little 20-second break, and we'll shoot right back to Winston with the news. So welcome back, and again, thank you, Tetris, for sponsoring this week's daily news. And Winston, let's just jump right into the highlights of EuropaProperty.com.
Thanks, Craig. We'll start today with a new report from the Urban Land Institute and PwC, and it's the Emerging Trends in Real Estate Europe 2022, the 19th annual survey. And it says that real estate leaders' expectations for the year ahead finds there's a significant leap in confidence going into next year. Wow. And all the longer-term outlook is characterised by uncertainty, with many still coming to terms with the radical changes to the business of real estate brought about or accelerated by COVID-19. So, so I think it's they interviewed 844 property professionals. Mm-hmm. And their results showed that this is the highest confidence since 2014.
Wow!
So that's pretty good in the positive outlook for next year. And I think it reflects a broad sense of relief and short-term optimism throughout the market, which we've been experiencing lately. And they go on to say that this level of confidence is further supported by continuing strong investor demand, with both the availability of debt and equity expected to be plentiful, albeit with significant differences between sectors, depending on which performed well during the pandemic and those that suffered significantly. So again, nothing new. This is what we've seen. Logistics, residential, and supermarkets, let's say, they're the ones, the go-to sectors today. And
absolutely.
Offices are, I think, gradually picking up again.
Well, I imagine shopping centers next year, assuming nothing bad happens, they'll be back on track, or maybe doing even better.
Yeah, let's hope so. Especially with MAPIC coming up and our retail awards.
Exactly.
A lot to celebrate.
Well, there's two things that will help them. Yeah.
And according to Lisette Van Doorn, she says that the current uncertainties are reflected into quite strong sentiment swings, while at the same time the industry is struggling to interpret the potential impact issues like supply chain disruptions, surging energy costs, labour shortages, and these will have an impact on real estate, but they're not sure how long these impacts will last, so there is uncertainty still.
Well, yeah, I guess there is, yeah. In all sectors, or many sectors.
Yeah, and moving on to Hungary, and Adventum has sold another asset from its Adventum TRIUM real estate fund portfolio. This is the Máriássy 5 office building and the associated development area, and they've sold this to the Redwood Real Estate Holding Group. And according to Krzysztof Barany, he's the owner of Adventum, he says that this is our first successful exit in a year and a half following the sale of Buda Square and Margate Palace office buildings. We have sold the majority of our properties in the Adventum TRIUM portfolio and believe that it is realistic to achieve a full exit at the fund level in 4 years instead of the planned 6.
Oh, good.
And staying in the investment market and moving on to Prague, and Rivatas has announced the successful disposal of the remaining assets of its Rivatas Capital Fund 2's project Papa office portfolio in Prague.
Okay.
And it's bringing the total transaction value to over 100 million euros. One of the 4 assets initially comprised in the portfolio, BBC Villa, has been previously sold to Passer Invest Group. And the 3 remaining buildings with a total GLA of 33,000 square metres, located in the Carling neighbourhood, they were acquired by local real estate group CMN.
Oh, okay.
And finally for today, CBRE has named Joanna Sinkiewicz as Head of Industrial and Logistics for Central and Eastern Europe. In a new position, she'll be responsible for coordinating activities and initiatives in the industrial and logistics sector in 8 countries across the CE region.
Well, I guess Joanna she must have been, I thought she was CEE already. I guess she was just Poland, yeah.
She was at Cushman & Wakefield.
Ah, exactly. Oh,
and now she's at CBRE.
Yeah, she's at CBRE. Well, congratulations to Joanna. Great job. And she was always very professional there. So anyway, good to see that she's doing well. Also, we mentioned Rivatas, and very interesting. And I'm glad they're keeping the hotel, because that's when we do our SEE awards at the Radisson every year, on March 31st. So good they're still there. It's good they're still with us, and good we're still doing our event there. And that's all we have for the day, yeah?
Yep, that's the news for today.
Excellent. So thank you very much for watching our show. We're very happy that we've got over 8,000 viewers a week on the news, over 13,000 for our interviews. So it seems to be keeping the same numbers and going higher every year or every day. And with people in or out of COVID still working. So everyone enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow.
Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.